What is up, everybody? I am continuing Battlestar Galactica. This is Season 4, Episode 5. Yeah, it's Episode 5. It is titled The Road Less Traveled, I think. Yeah, The Road Less Traveled. What is that going to mean in the context of everything that's going on? I just, this season so far, 4 episodes in, is completely messing with my head, and I'm just left almost speechless. Like I am at the end of every episode, like trying to make sense of where all of the characters are and what they're feeling, what they're going through, and like a lot of it makes sense, and then some of it maybe like doesn't as much, and it's just all pain and misery and guilt and shame, and not a lot of nice stuff going on at the moment. And we didn't even like spend any time pretty much like with Kara and her crew there going out looking for Earth. So maybe we'll get to spend some more time with them in this episode, or maybe we're gonna focus even more on the whole Gaius Baltar thing and his weird little cult there, and like what he's doing to everyone on the fleet, like now gathering, and even more people are listening to him. And it just seems like at the moment that it feels like we're very much going in the wrong direction, that things are definitely not getting better. And yeah, shit. I couldn't make sense of it while I was after watching the previous episode. I can't make sense of it now, and I just want to continue. So please subscribe if you haven't done that. Like the video, throw in a comment. Support on Patreon if you can. Here on YouTube memberships, that's also an option. You can watch ahead, like 10 episodes ahead, with both the edited down versions and the uncuts. And yeah, you know by now. I don't really need to say it anymore, I think, but I'm probably still going to. All right, Season 4, Episode 5. Here we go. Day 58. Yikes. They must also be losing their minds at this point. Everybody's losing their minds!
Captain.
Especially Starbuck, methinks.
We need to talk about making a rendezvous with the fleet.
Rendezvous?
What about you? You been getting any sleep?
How are you holding up?
I don't know, not much. If I could just focus. I know that I could find that town again.
He was like, what have I done?
My 2 children, Danya and Reese, they were on Pycon when the Cylons attacked.
What do you feel when you look at this photograph?
Rage!
Against the Cylon?
Not just the machines. Anyone involved. And most of all, the gods.
The gods who stood by and let it all happen. Yes, I know.
And what about your one true god? Why did he let it all happen? Damn, there's a lot of people here now. Mostly women, it seems.
The gods we've been praying to for thousands of years do not exist. They can't help you because they are not real.
But your god is.
Through our own ignorance for far too long.
Oh, and we're recording this, sure.
On my own journey.
And broadcasting it. Why not?
On my knees.
What in the...
For mercy. Tortured.
Shaved your head? Okay.
Could have lived in that abyss of bitterness. But that will destroy you like nothing else.
He's in that abyss of bitterness right now. Dude, spend some time with your fracking child.
Starbuck's pushing our go-back deadline to the last second. She's afraid of what Adam was gonna say. And he realized her vision was just a pipe dream. You gotta be kidding me.
She's taking a Viper out now? 2 more days and we're back with the fleet. Okay? Until then, everyone just shut up and do your jobs.
Good thing Hilo's here. Although, hopping in a Viper with little to no sleep, going out there looking for a feeling.
Starbuck, Drada's contact. Demetrius, we've got an inbound.
What are we...
Demetrius, hot dog, I've got visual. Cylon, heavy raider. Starbuck, Demetrius, report.
Looks like someone already took out that heavy raider. Oh! Leoben? Well, you were looking for something to offer a truce between Cylon and human.
And a chance for you to complete your journey.
What? Another truce? I wouldn't believe a word, but it's Starbuck and Leoben, and there's that whole weird connection history. Maybe they should follow him, or maybe they shouldn't. Oh, man.
Only found the one Leoben on board. Starbuck is still taking one hell of a chance.
If he wanted to kill us, we'd all be dead by now.
Just means you want something else.
Yep, sure does.
I'm sorry, but the difference between the way you were on New Caprica and now...
I'm the same.
God has taken your hand and purged you of the questions, the doubt. Your journey can finally begin. The others, the ones I left behind, they need your help.
But the what? The ones you left behind?
Your crew, they don't trust you.
Yeah, that much is clear.
Blue planet. Surrounded by clouds.
Stop!
It's a hybrid. But you first describe it to me. You need to go to her, Kara.
Go to the hybrid.
Get him out of here.
Wait! Take him to my quarters.
Not making the crew trust you less. Or not making the crew trust you more. You are making the crew trust you less. That's what I wanted to say. And sort of by extension, not trusting Hilo as much because he's rooting for you or he's vouching for you.
Hangar deck crew tells me you've been obsessing over this place. Going over the logs.
Throw her out the airlock.
How does she go from antidepressants to suicide?
Well,
good question.
She never would have left Nikki behind.
Mm-hmm.
Galen, you have to let it go.
No, I gotta figure out what happened.
What if she knew? You've been different since the nebula.
Yeah.
Maybe it was God's will.
Oh, come on.
We don't
with
know
that.
why these things happen. God does. And he has a plan for us. And I'm here for you, Caitlin. I know exactly where you are right now. I have been there.
But who did you lose?
Whatever I have done, it doesn't matter.
You spend way too much time with Baltar.
Yep. A lot of people are spending way too much time with Baltar, listening to Baltar, and...
Starbuck ordered the guards to wait outside, loose the cuffs. Said she didn't want to be disturbed.
Guess I'll talk to her.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Why don't you do that? And then he's gonna walk in on that? No.
Hey. Get the hell away. Sam,
Ooh!
what is going on with you? Kara.
He can help us.
After everything he's done to you. Kara.
I swear to God, this is not a dream. It's real.
I believe her, but it still feels...
You and Kara need to get things worked out. Because you should. You were meant to be enemies.
That'd be you and me.
Oop.
What do you want from Kara?
Her to understand her destiny.
Understand and fulfill her destiny.
Seabuck's rule.
What did you just say?
Forward guard, right? I saw a couple games. You were good.
What in the...
What were you? Just another face selling magazines, another piece of scoreboard trivia?
Oh, I actually didn't know that he was like straight up famous back in... But it doesn't matter now necessarily.
You were lured out of resurrection range. Ship was attacked. We survived. Base ship was damaged. We were set adrift.
Okay. So that was that's what happened?
Battle lines have been drawn between those who embrace their nature and those who fear it.
Good.
Good.
Alliance. Allow our paths to converge. You save us from our savage brothers. And together, they'll lead us to the promised land. Together, we will find Earth.
Again, sounds good. Probably true, but still feels wrong, and I kind of don't trust it.
We're supposed to let them piggyback on our nav FTL systems and help them jump out of harm's way?
Join forces with the fleet.
Right.
Right.
You trust Starbuck to make the right decision because she's out of control.
Well, what are you saying?
We gotta do something before she takes us all down with her.
Do something?
Cylons are gonna capture the freighter. They're gonna have nav data leading straight back to the fleet. Then we better keep that from happening.
That is, you know, I get...
It's a chance to find Earth. I intend to take it.
Kind of seems like they didn't really fully understand what they signed up for, all of them, before joining Kara on this mission.
Even Rosman McDonald must realize the movement's taken on a life of its own.
You may be drawing more bodies to your crusade. They're from the fringes. No one of consequence.
Get some clothes on.
No one of consequence.
What will we do? Spiral endlessly through the heavens?
Until humanity itself comes to a close.
Or do we look inward?
Oh, shit.
Can you believe these people are actually buying into Baltar's crap? We need to talk.
Kinda.
I've been cutting you some slack because of Kelly, but that's over. You gotta pull yourself together now.
Suck it up.
Those words actually
Just like you, huh?
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
shame.
I hear you've been spending some time in the lockup with the Six.
Oh.
Anything I've done, I can live with.
What's the difference between you and me? I can't. All I know is if there is a God, he's laughing his ass off.
I finished inspection of the aft section.
Wrap it up, Sarge. Get back to the nest ASAP.
I don't know.
Do that, Athena.
Gonna find something...
Some kind of gas venting through a crack in the hull. Something's happening.
What kind of gas? What kind of gas? Knew it. Why do I get the feeling that Tyrol is about to do something rather drastic?
It doesn't matter if you're a believer or a non-believer. It certainly makes no difference to me. You are all welcome.
Sounds good. And yeah, of course he's gonna address him.
Come down here and take my hand. If not for yourself, then for your wife. For Callie.
Maybe you shouldn't say that.
There are some sins that even your imaginary God can never forgive.
I have not been talking about an imaginary God. I am asking you to take my hand.
I don't think he's gonna do that. Just as likely to...
It's what you would have wanted.
Freaking kill you.
You didn't know her!
Oh, he's just all anger. Which is not good. I kind of wanted him to do something really drastic and straight up make like shoot Gaius and just to see what happens, but yeah, no. Oh, dude, I didn't mean it. What about the... Where's your... Ah! Tyrol.
I heard an explosion.
Pain! Whoop.
Sergeant Matthias is dead. Not that you give up. Damn!
The reactor could have been damaged.
It was a setup. Say it!
I actually don't think at all that this was a setup or he did it on purpose.
Resurrection ship's well out of range. Go on, do it. Do it!
Frack, man, I believe him.
What happened to me the 2 months I was missing? The mandala, the paintings, my mother. It had to mean something.
You have to make peace with your past. I told you when I first came aboard this ship that you would change. I look at you now, I don't see a Kareth race. I see an angel blazing with the light of God. An angel eager to lead her people home.
Damn. An angel.
Matthias is dead. Because of me. We've all heard the words, the prayers, but I don't know what any of it means anymore. People die, and it is just stupid. It's an accident. There's no nobility to it. They're just gone. I have to live with that.
We all have to live with that.
Maybe I haven't.
Maybe you haven't.
Ready to jump back to the fleet on your order.
We're not going back to the fleet.
Huh?
Captain Agathon.
Oh.
Lock down the ship. Prepare to jump.
I think you might have a mutiny on your hands soon.
Walk away and this doesn't go any further.
Oh, yeah. You be the one to protect that Cylon thing, right?
Yo! Okay, Hilo. Oh. I hate what this is like doing to everyone. All these people I care about, and they're just so fracking miserable.
I mean, this man is
My
psychotic.
message is for everyone, especially the ones who don't want to listen.
I just don't think it's
5
safe.
minutes, that's all.
You really want to...
I'm here to ask for your forgiveness about my presumption earlier. I know it's hard, too. Make sense of things sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I have committed unconscionable crimes. And I have been offered one last chance of redemption because I chose to accept my fate and not fight it anymore. I'm so sorry for your loss, Chief. You know, I don't expect you to believe me, but I would very much like to know better.
You mean that?
Thank you.
Okay. But he seems sincere, and again, everything he's saying sounds good, but it's still Gaius Balta, and I just don't trust him.
I don't have any choice.
Yes, you do.
Alright, this is one hell of an explosive situation.
We can jump back to Galactica. Okay, if the Admiral's for it, we can resupply. Send out an armed patrol.
Do not do this, Hilo.
And then it might be too late. Like, yeah, sure.
I can't allow you to risk the lives of this ship's crew.
When the Admiral put me in command, he told me to trust my instincts.
Yeah, but the people don't trust you.
Prepare to jump!
I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot obey that order.
Then you are relieved, Captain.
No one's gonna follow you now. Even if they should.
Okay, everybody needs to think about what they're doing here.
They have thought about it, Sam. They all have. It's a mutiny.
Long and hard. That's what... No. Stop it.
I'm hereby relieving you of command.
It's not got to be continued. Why are we... Why? Damn it! And I don't have time to watch another. Frack. It's so interesting what's going on, but it is also making my fracking brain hurt. Ugh. I'm so conflicted. I am so conflicted. Just like pretty much all of the characters, a lot of the characters here. They do a really good job of putting you in their shoes, and like the atmosphere of the show right now is just what I'm feeling. And that feeling is not pleasant, but it's not supposed to be. It is really one hell of a situation that they're in. Like, still, like, they've all been in this situation trying to survive, and also, you know, trying to find Earth for a while. Let's quickly address Gaius again, but I'm going to try to not spend too much time on all of that, because just thinking about it, and I can't make sense of my own thoughts, my own opinions on like where I want things to go anyhow, but I just reiterate, like, with Gaius, that what he is saying, how he is behaving right now, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. It sounds good, and also the notion of, I don't think you should ever, you know, just forget your past and not let your past inform your decisions, but I also think, like, it's not a good thing to dwell on the past either. You do that too much and you can't, like, move on if you need to move on. And that is what the hell happened there. And that is where humanity, I guess, is, where it's like, okay, do you cling to what once was, and also, like, more individually, do people cling to who they were, or do they move on? Do they evolve? Do they become something different? And yeah, that is just happening to everyone at the moment, and that is why there's so much confusion and division, because, like, where do we go from here? Like, because it is clear that, yeah, we can't just stay in the past. We can't just keep doing the same thing and just survive here, because that leads nowhere. So we must choose a path. Who do we listen to? Why do we listen to them? Where do we go? It's just all up in the air, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm really feeling it. I'm glad that at least, you know, like, with Tyrol, even though, like, he's really been going through it, and some of the stuff that he's been saying, like, specifically what he said about Callie there, like, talking to Adama. I guess he needed to get some of that out, some of those thoughts, even though that's not maybe, like, what he really feels. But it's still in there, and, like, taking Guy's hand. Does that mean that he is ready to move on? Is that what that mean? Like, is that? I said I wasn't gonna spend too much time on it because it's confusing. So yeah, I'll try not to do that and move on to what was, it seems like, yeah, the meat of this episode, and we didn't spend any time really with the Demetrius crew in the previous one. So yeah, focusing a lot on it here, and a lot happened. First, I just want to, like, when they went on, like, when they started this mission, took the Demetrius and gave it to Kara, gave it to Starbuck. Here's your command, or it's a ship, and you get a crew. It's your command. You go find Earth. What did they, like, what did she or Adama or Hilo or anyone, like, what did they say to the crew about this mission? Because it seems like from the very beginning, they didn't, like, a lot of them didn't really trust her, didn't really, like, thought she was just crazy and this leads nowhere. But yeah, maybe it's just a case of, like, okay, I'm assigning these people to you, even if they don't understand or trust you, what you want to do, where you want to go. But I do feel like it is something that they should have been made aware of, or, like, it should have been part of, like, the mission parameters, that if you go on this mission following a person who is seeing and hearing things that you can't. And it's gonna seem weird and counterintuitive, but again, if you go on this mission, you are gonna have to follow her command, no matter how crazy it is. But then maybe no one would follow her, so... And I do also get why they don't necessarily trust her. It just seems like this mission was just doomed to fail from the beginning. That's what I'm feeling right now. But then you add in like them finding Leoben, him saying all of the usual Leoben stuff when he's saying to Kara and about Kara, about her destiny, and then now she's like not the person she was before. She's changed, moving on and going back to all of that again. So like there's definitely like a through line at the moment, like each episode, and what like, some of the characters are going through some very similar things or feelings, and just overall, and with Starbuck, everything about Earth and the one true God and all of the stuff that can't really be explained, but it's just more of a feeling, like all of that. I'm sure it's all gonna turn out to be true. Or at least that's the feeling I get from the series overall, that is what we're building to, and that we as viewers and the characters just have to accept that, accept some of these things that seems not real, seems completely out there, that is the reality of the situation, and you're just gonna have to lean into it, kind of. But it still feels wrong, and I'm sure it's supposed to, and we are supposed to doubt, question all of it, even like while knowing, or I feel like there's a lot of feeling going on. I feel like I know that Leoben, for example, what he's saying, because it's not wrong. Like, he's not lying at all, and he probably hasn't really been lying at any point throughout the series. Oh no, that's not right. Like the whole what was her name? Kelsey, the child, the kid. That wasn't true at all. But like a lot of the other things that he's been saying, and specifically about Kara and her destiny and finding Earth, like that I believe it. So I do also believe what he says here. And we know with the Cylons that there is division amongst them, and there is straight up now a civil war between them, or like a war between two different Cylon camps, two different schools of thought. And maybe it would be for the best if the rest of humanity did ally themselves with one half of the Cylons that are left, the sixes and the twos and the eights and threes. What was Deanna? But she's still boxed, so they're not gonna. We haven't still returned to it ever since that. There was the whole ambush. And it seems like they're all getting killed, but we know from what Leoben said that they did get away, and just now they're just drifting, and they're not close to any resurrection ships. So if they die, they die. I just don't. Yeah, where are we gonna go from here? I could keep on guessing and theorizing, and it's just hurting my brain a lot. It doesn't make me love the show any less, by the way, with like me being completely while trying to make sense of what I just watched, and this is like the 5th episode in a row where I'm sitting here like in the end, and what the hell is going on. And but I it might not seem that way, but I do love that aspect of the series, that it's really making you think and making you conflicted, and again, like putting you right there where the characters are, where all of them are, both, I guess, like a lot of the humans and the Cylons. And if you think one way or another, if you want to go like look into the past or forget it and just focus on the road ahead, the future, whatever it is, it's still it's a lot, and I kind of sort of can't wait to see how things are going to end, but I'm also still where I wanna at a place where I want to savor every last minute, second of this amazing story. So I'm not gonna rush through anything, and why would I? But it's just, yeah, all of that was just me saying that I still love this so much, even though it's hurting my brain. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to my crazy rambling. If you are one of the people who've been listening all the way to the end, let me know in the comments if you're actually making it all the way through, and you can just, if you can bear listening to me just word vomiting after watching each episode at the moment, then yeah, good job. Well done. Thank you so much for watching again. I'll see you as soon as possible. So say we all. Bye-bye.